Well, from clicks to bricks, the real estate ice age isn't stopping one internet company from getting into brick-and-mortar operations. Casper, an online powerhouse for sleep comfort, is set now to open 200 stores in North America. Here to tell us more, Casper CEO Philip Krim. Philip, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so everyone's saying on Wall Street, golly, this is an interesting announcement because one of your biggest competitors, right, with Mattress Firm, going to close up to 3,000 brick-and-mortar locations. So is this a good time to be in brick-and-mortar or a bad time?
For Casper, it's a great time to be in brick and mortar. For us, we started online. We launched the business about 4 years ago. And what we learned by listening to our customers since the very beginning was that they wanted to come and try our products. They wanted to learn about what makes Casper special. And we almost got into trying that by accident. The first day that we launched the business, a customer knocked on our office door and said, "I'm here to try your products." We didn't know what to do, so we converted a conference room into a bedroom. And since then, offline has always been an important part of our business. So we're really excited about expanding our footprint. We have 20 stores in the market today, 19 in the U.S., 1 in Canada. And over the next 3 years, we'll transition to a fleet of 200 stores.
I was fascinated to see how many people bought it right away. And yet, I can't imagine going out and getting a mattress unless it was something that I tried first. So the people I know have done it have been using it in their guest room first. Is that what's happening with you guys, or what's the sort of path to getting it?
You're hearing a little bit of everything. A lot of customers are buying it for their master bedroom. They're loving it, and then they're outfitting the rest of their house. A lot of customers bought it for a guest room, have heard from their guests how much they love the product, and are now getting it for their master bedroom. So people are learning about Casper in a bunch of different ways, and the retail store expansion is another way for customers to learn that there's a new, smarter alternative to the mattress store on every corner that's been the traditional way that you bought these products.
When you look at retail from a real estate perspective, all of the talk is omni-channel, and when you look at maybe Apple, Tesla, they're a perfect example of omni-channel. Are you just going down that path where you can do it online, but the experience in the store is really the differentiator?
Absolutely. So what we see is that customers are shopping with every different way possible. So some are learning about their options online, then they want to go into a store, touch and feel product, and then go back online to buy. Some customers are walking through malls to learn about new products, new brands, learning about folks like Tesla or Peloton that are doing more and more with retail. And some people want to walk into our stores and take product home with us. That was one of our big learnings with our first efforts into retail, was that about half our customers are taking product out of the store because they want it right then and there. And so what we do is just listen to the customer and then try to work backwards. And omni-channel is definitely the way customers are shopping.
And Americans seem to be absolutely, utterly obsessed with a good night's sleep. How are you feeding into that with your marketing? Are you going to have sleep pods in your store locations? What's going to be the key to getting that good sleep?
Yeah, so part of our broader thesis is that sleep is becoming the third pillar of wellness. So people know they need to be active and exercise. People know they need to eat healthy. And now people are starting to realize that a great night of sleep is a huge unlock. No matter what's important to you, a great night of sleep will help you be more creative, more athletic, etc. And so now folks are starting to invest more and more into a quality night of sleep. And that's why our mattresses sell really well, but products like our pillows and our sheets and our duvets and our bedding program, we're all designed to get you a better night of sleep. And consumers are more and more aware of how that impacts them.
What's Dreamery? You opened Dreamery in New York City. What's that all about?
Dreamery is a really fun concept where you can book a 45-minute nap for $25 here in New York City. It's a concept we're piloting here in New York, and it allows people
available like 9:15.
Yeah.
I had this idea years ago, but I actually had the idea years ago to do it like in a van. And I would drive up to someone's office and let them come down. You know, I could never make the numbers work in my head, but because I myself would pay for that. You know, I mean, listen, my next show is at 6 p.m. So between now and then, a quick nap would help.
Come on down. We'd love to host you. We could book you a couple of sessions back to back. But naps are more and more a way that people are recharging. And this whole idea that I pulled an all-nighter or that, you know, I'm trying to stay at work to just knock it out is not the right way to think about it. It is about recharging. It is about
real quick, Mattress Firm aside, we got a lot of brick-and-mortar retail numbers coming out. You know, a lot of people were surprised at when I tell them how well these stocks have done since hitting lows recently. Is the death of brick-and-mortar and the death of the American consumer just a little bit premature here?
Absolutely. What we think will be a tough road ahead is if you have a bad retail experience. So if you're not putting the customer first, if you're not offering them something unique, something exciting, then you're going to have a tough road ahead. What you've seen a lot of retailers do over the last several years is transition their approach to retail, make it more about the experience. And that's what we did with Casper. The stores are about community. We offer content. We have sleep specialists there that are able to help people. And so we think if you have a unique differentiator with your stores, you're going to do great, and retail has a very bright future.
Right.
If you don't, it's going to be tough.
Congratulations, Philip. Good stuff.
Thank you
Philip
guys
Krim.
very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.